Hi everyone, welcome back to Lee Stitch. My name is Liesl and I am the cross stitcher, and usually I have my daughter Gwen with me, who's my assistant, but she's got a couple of friends over. They're having a double sleepover. Stayed over Friday night, they're going to be staying over Saturday night as well. So if we suddenly get an influx of little girls coming in and noise, it'll just be them, but all good. What's happening? First off, I'd like to just say prayers, thoughts, and love to everybody out in the Ukraine with what's going on. It is absolutely horrible. You just can't imagine it. Like, yeah, I've been watching the news, but yeah, it's horrible. I can't imagine living through something like that. It is terrible. Really, really sorry, and just thoughts, prayers, and love out to everybody in the who's being affected. And yeah, we've also got the floods happening here in southeast Queensland, down through New South Wales. So thoughts and prayers for everybody else as well. I live near Windsor, Richmond area, but the north end of the suburb I live in, I'm kind of next door between Richmond and Windsor. Both are about a 5-10 minute drive away from my place, but the suburb where I live, the north end is lower and the southern end is higher. So not only am I on the higher end, I'm actually like one of the highest streets on my block. So I'm not worried about our house. Our house will be fine. It'd have to be way worse than it was even last year for it to affect our house. But just means we can't go anywhere. The roads are pretty much all flooded in. The water has gone down, but they're expecting more storms and rains tonight and tomorrow and Monday. So, and because the river's already really high, they're saying it will flood again, which got emails from the kids' schools on Wednesday, so I went to pick them up about 12:30 Wednesday, and they came home from school early then, and they had Thursday and Friday of school. At the moment, school's still open on Monday, but with all these new storms happening and the floods may come back, they may get more time off school. So, I mean, between COVID and the lockdowns and the floods last year, but still, I can't complain. I mean, in my situation, it's nowhere near as bad as, other people are. It's all coming into their house, the water, they're having to leave their home. And so, I'd take my situation any day. Yeah, I mean, we lost power for about 3 hours on Thursday, and the kids didn't have any internet. Funny, they kept asking me, Mum, when are you going to put the internet back on? Why is the internet not working? I'm like, I said, look, it could come on any minute. It could not come in a few hours. It might not be until next week. We just don't open the fridge doors or freezer doors unless we really desperately need something. Like, deal with it. So, yeah, it is what it is. But we're doing all right here. Places are a lot worse. I've got friends who live up in up past North Richmond, and they've been having landslides there, so they're like totally cut off. My hubby can't get to work at the moment because the bridges are all under. So, good thing about working from home is that it doesn't really affect me that much. But it's still drama-filled times ahead, I was starting to feel like life was getting back to normal for a while there. Work has just been insanely crazy busy. Usually I would just work on the one account at work, but with COVID, when I came back, and so few people were traveling, I'm a corporate travel consultant. Because so few people were traveling, they're like, well, put us in a group, and okay, you're servicing. So I went from like one account to servicing 14 accounts, 15, 16 accounts. You can imagine that much travel had gone down by that much. And but last month, sometimes they said, okay, you're now back on just your account. It's great. And so, but we're still reduced numbers. There's me and another lady who are just doing that account full time. We get backup from other people if we need it. Well, the account I'm working on, they decided they were going to do the global new partner conference, and not just for the new partners for this year, but the new partners for last year who didn't get to travel, and so they're sending everyone to Orlando, and everybody gets a +1 ticket in business class. And I don't blame it. If my work gave me and my husband free business class tickets to Orlando and basically said your budget's $15,000, I'd be telling my husband, hey, take 2 weeks off, we're going traveling. And you know, $15,000, you can go around the world. You know, you can go to Sydney, London, Orlando, New York. You know, they just have to be in Orlando for those 3 days. So it's been flat out busy. There's over 160 new partners and their partners. It's calming down now. It's actually getting to be what it was pre-COVID, which I never thought was going to happen after 2 years. But it's getting like back to normal, except then we got the floods and the war. So anyway, and I can see you guys very, very waiting very patiently for me to stop rambling on. No?
No,
Everybody, this is Gwen, my assistant.
Hello.
I've told them you got some from Zobo.
Mum.
Yeah. Sorry, just going to my thoughts back together. Yeah. So part of that, when I was doing the, we were organising the new partner conference, I was logging into work at 7:30 in the morning, and I was staying logged until like 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and so 11 and a half hour days. I was working through my breaks and lunch breaks, and I'd finish work and have dinner with the family, and my brain was just fried. I couldn't even cross stitch. I'm just sitting on the couch like a stunned mullet or something. I just couldn't. So I wasn't even really doing much of anything. I did keep up with my whip go, but in saying that, it was any stitching I did, significant stitching I did was on the weekend during the week to keep up my 7 days. So my whip go was like maybe 10 stitches, but I figured it still counted. So I still got to colour to tick off those on my whip go board. So, okay. First off, I will start off with the piece I'm doing for my mum. I put a done photo up here. It's called 100 Owls by Owl Forest Embroidery. And it's a free pattern. It was originally stitch along, but the whole pattern's available now. But my aim is to still complete one part every month, which I didn't get done in February. So I'm still finishing off part 5, the February one, but I'll get it done. And this is being stitched on Fiberlicious Yummy Fabrics, 28 count plain Lagana, Frosty Mint, and I can't see, so I'm hoping you can see everything in there. I'm trying to see through the fabric. Yeah, I can't see. I hope you can see it all, but I will. I'll get done. Speaking of my mum went in on Monday, my mum went in for surgery for breast cancer. So she had a tumour in her breast, and they took the tumour out. They said they got the whole tumour out, and they had a look around and didn't find any other nasty surprises in there, so hopefully that's good. She's going to see the surgeon again on Tuesday to get the blood portals and everything back, and finding out what other kind of follow-up they have to do. So yeah, she's doing well. She's all right. My dad's, like I said, my dad's take care of her. My sister is she's getting her bathroom and laundry redone, so she's moving to my parents' place for 3 weeks regardless. So my sister's also there, able to help out wherever possible, and like I said, she needed help. I'll happily help out as well. But she was when I was called, because no visits allowed in the hospital, she was making me promise to always get checked and always, you know, get my mammograms and ultrasounds done and everything like that. So, but yeah, she's doing okay. She's doing good. So, it's making me even more determined to make sure that one get back up to date and finish it and everything like that. Because I really want to finish it for her. Because I know she'll love it. So, yeah, that one. 100 hours. The next one is my last month the whip go number. I can't remember what the numbers were, but I had Heaven and Earth Design Sanctimonia, artwork by Amy Stewart, and my Brooks Books Jasmine dresser. So I put up a dumb picture of Sanctimonia, and just because I just love this bag so much, I've also got the bag. This is the bag I keep it in. Bag is from Society 6. And if I've got one, I'll put up a before picture. Though I'm not sure if I do or not. Like I said. And let's see. It's about the same colour as the fabrics. It's a bit hard to see, so that's it there. But you can start to see where kind of like where the arches are coming in down here. So I was hoping to get more done, but brain fried. Just totally gone. It happens. Like I said though, March, for me, March is calming down, so it's all good. The next one is Brooks Books Jasmine, where I do have it. This is what it's originally looking like, but I'm doing a colour conversion. So it's going to look like this when it's done. And take Q snaps off. You know, these are really easy to move, Q snaps, but I still like to have one. I think I've still got one for like nearly every single thing I own, whip I own. That's probably more lazy. I did all the one of the metallics first, so you get the general outline of the metallics, and then I just started on her pants there. Aladdin's lamp down there, and this is being stitched on Colour Cascade Fabrics, Silver Springs, 28 count opal Lagana. And while I'm here, so it'll be all on, I don't know if you can see it, they'll all be on the one there. So we'll see. I'd like to get 2 of these Brooke books done, so get Jasmine finished and another one finished. I have no idea which one I'm going to work on next. There were 12 in the set, but I'm only going to be doing 10. And oh, which reminds me, I had sent a message to the person who gets to do my framing to go up this Sunday to get some framing done, but she's across the river. I mean, it's not going to surprise her when she's probably already guessed that we aren't coming tomorrow. We had booked to go in to see her tomorrow. She's probably already guessed that we're not coming. That's, I doubt, going to be any big surprise to her, but it was still nice to just tell her instead of not just turn up. So I've got to do that as soon as I get off here. I've got to do that. So that was last week's Whip Goes. And sorry. Can't remember the numbers again. But the Whip Goes is, first one is it's going to be a new start for me, Black Pearl by Primitive Hair. And that's what she's going to look like done. And I was reading the instructions, and apparently the beads, some of the beads on this are glued on. You can get like the beads from Hobby Lobby and get a hot glue gun and glue it on. I'm not doing that. Sorry, the idea of gluing beads on fabric, no. I've got enough stash and stuff to go through there, so yeah, she'll be getting some random beads that I've got not hot gluing on. And she is being stitched on Fiberlicious Fabrics. It's 28 count plain Lagana Sunlit Cathedral. I bought this to go with another pattern. A Mirabilia one, Lady Mystery. But when I came in, I didn't really like the fabric as much. So I tea-dyed. I've got the hand-dyed fabric and I tea-dyed it. I over-dyed it basically with some tea. And I can't really see, but that's... So imagine, yeah, so it always had these kind of like squarey things on it, but imagine it much, much lighter. Like this has all been over soaked in tea. So it's a much darker, actually it's a darker, it's not, it's more brown than what it is showing at the moment. But that's just all what I've done there so far. Because I'm not using the whole, this is a fat half. So she'll probably, you know, she'll fit on this, and the little bit that she'll look on will actually look okay, I think. But yeah, the whole thing with all the squares didn't really suit it. The other one I've got is Aurora, which is away. I forgot to pull that one out. But I'll put up a done photo, and I'll put up where I am, a photo where I am. But I haven't done anything on her yet. So that's my other number of to-do list. So, and I think the goal for her this year was to get halfway done. So cross fingers I can do that. She's quite pretty. Oh, and another one. Again, this will just be photos because it's woods. The one I'm doing for my husband, Country Threads Wood Splitters, which is artwork by Tom, based on artwork by Tom Roberts. Put up a done photo. This is where it was, and this is a picture of where the whole thing is now. I've just moved to Q-snaps, so if I was to show you it now, all you basically see is white Ada. And it's on my frame, so, but I'll put up the done photo. And this is something my friend Amanda, I'm going to blame Amanda. This is Beautiful Stitches, canvas work. And that's what part of it's going to look like. And so 2022 Block of the Month project, Versailles, and it goes over the next 4 months. Starts on the 16th of March. I'm not a big fan of just plain white, so I got my fabric in ivory, which my mum said she'll serge for me. And you could choose all these threads colorways. This is the one I got. Very bright colors, which I do like, I do love. But they had another colorway with more autumn tones. I'll put a picture up of those. My friend Amanda, when she went to buy this, they were sold out. And I said, well, I couldn't decide between the two, so she wanted she can swap. And when I was showing my mum was just in love with the autumn tone. So I'm going to give this thread pack to Amanda, and when Amanda's autumn tones thread pack comes, she's going to give me that. So we're going to be doing swapping. So mine will actually be in the more autumn tones. And that's from Beautiful Stitches, which I'll have to add to my links below. But looking forward to starting that. Hopefully I'll get it done. And I got in the mail quite a few videos ago saying about 40 count silk gauze. Somebody put a comment up saying you can get it from ABC Houston Stitch. I'll link it below. That's not right. But I jumped on their website straight away and ordered 40 count silk gauze. And it arrived, surprisingly. So I did want to get more, but I'm like, no, be good with the money. So yes, we're all gonna be good. And I can't remember if I showed this or not. This is something I bought off Aussie Cross Stitch Dash on the way, but I can't remember if I showed in the last video or not. Let me see. I'm getting quite a few of these houses. I love them. One day I may even work on them. One day. What else? Oh, Heaven at the Signs. Michelle, she put up a free pattern on the Facebook page, which thankfully I think it was Kim actually, said, hey, you've never seen the free pattern on the Heaven Earth Design. I think she's already taken this down. It's called Deep Blue Sea. And isn't that beautiful? The colours. But it's big. It's 700 stitches wide by 899 stitches long. So it is big. But beautiful. The colours are just going to be stunning. They had a 50% off sale and I missed it. I just got so busy at work. Every time I went to look at it, I got sidetracked with something else and then it was over. I'm like, I can't believe I missed the 50% off sale. Having a design sale, so. And I don't have anything on lay-by at the moment either, so. Oh, there'll be another one. Friend of mine, lady at Cross Stitch Group, gave me this. It's a Nora Corbett design, which I didn't have. Crystal chandelier. This is taken from a magazine, a Nora Corbett, and when she did it, I've actually I forgot. Not February meetup group, January meetup group. I took a video and I forgot to put it into that video, so I'll put it into this video. And this was Judy's, and it's in that video. But she's taken beads off her wedding dress and put them on the chandelier. Which I just think is so cool. But yeah, she gave me that, so I'm going to do that one day, definitely. It's beautiful. Hi everyone, sorry, I actually went round to everybody and forgot to hit the record button. So this is take 2. So this is Nora Corbett chandelier, just Cross Stitch magazine, April 2004, 25 count Stormy Night by Sew It All. Yeah. And these are from Judy's wedding dress, which I thought was a great, awesome touch. That is really pretty, I like that. And could you hold your shawl up again? Take 2.
So I'm sitting back so the front right of my boobs, but I hold it at the top. So I'm not holding the weight in
That way, so you see it's shaping up there.
Oh yeah.
so small. I couldn't hold that.
I think it's beautiful though. I love these blues here, the variegated or something. That's my favourite.
It's
But when I try two-handed stitching, I can't decide.
acrylic yarn from Hobby called
Keep
Cookie.
swapping. That's fine, yeah. But then I just go back. I don't even realise that I've gone back to one. I do the same.
Take
When I'm
2,
doing
sorry
two,
guys. This is Kathy's
this one
Mirabilia
is the
Yarn
underneath,
Party.
that's my dominant, but I have
It's
a
32 count linen from a retreat.
thimble because
So
I like
1
this
off linen.
skin. I use
And the
needle.
skin is
But
2
then
over
quite
1 half
often when
stitch.
that gets tiring of holding it up. I'll just
And where are the
bring it
needle
up
minders
and I'm
from?
just
Because
doing
I might
one
not be the only
cross
people who
stitch,
like
you
them.
know,
This one's from Silks for You.
But I also think
That one was just a freebie from Janet, and I think the bee came from Etsy, but I'm not sure.
These are really fun.
The bee is really
my
pretty.
favourite.
I think that's what I actually find soothing rather than the actual stitching
Katrina,
itself. is
she's
that-
doing
so
Disney
doing
Dreams.
that
She's
doesn't
done about
give the same to
six
me, to the
Disney
same,
Dreams.
cut
5
my
to go,
arm.
I think.
She's got 5 to
Such
go.
a silly
This one she's
difference,
working
I can't
on.
think of the word, but, you know,
And that's
Not
just-
much to see at the moment.
meditation that
Oh, it's
crafted
looking good though. It's looking good though. And Katrina's also got this really big Heaven and Earth Designs one that I'm going to put a picture of. What's it called? What's the big?
Coming to room.
Coming into the room?
No, coming to room.
Coming to room.
Yep.
So I'm smelling all these chips as I'm walking past going, oh.
Please help yourself.
They just smell really yummy. Javon, she's doing her 3rd Heaven and Earth design. She is just flying along on these. This one is Amsterdam by Night.
Yeah. Oh.
Half that amount of chips would be good.
She's going to bring up a mock-up so we can
Yeah.
Well, that's the kid.
Why doesn't it?
see. She's also done Memories for Love and Magnolia as well. I can put up a picture of Memories
Yeah.
for Love. Stuff like that.
Why doesn't it feel?
I've got an inch
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to look like. The colours are just...
That one's pretty.
This one is
Yeah,
beautiful,
they're
but I've got
mean.
to admit, Memories for Love is still my
Yeah,
favourite.
mine too. Mine too, definitely.
Spotlight today to get these.
And Shelley is doing... Oh, actually, I forgot to press record for the first time.
I think of you.
So Shelley is doing...
I knew they were $1.50, but I
Minway
thought the VIP
Leclerc.
got cheaper for
The
the
key.
VIP, but no.
And she's done so much of it. It's so beautiful.
I haven't bought any skeins in I don't know how long.
The fabric
Well, I mean, I normally
is Whole
get
Little
them
Love
from
by
Janet
Calico
or
Save
whatever,
Fabrics,
but for
28
a couple
count
that I needed for
even
this,
weave,
but
plain.
because all my thread is in the garage, I
And
can't
it
get
really
to
matches that fabric.
So
Yeah.
I think the last
And she's got another piece here that she's trying to hide from us, but
I did buy from Janet
she's not that good.
because I used to get it all from America. I think 1, 2, 3 Stitch. I think it was.
The blue
But then they
flower
said something about
night,
the
the
dye
exchange
walk.
rate and
Night
the
walks down, yeah.
postage just got beyond a joke.
night
Yeah,
walk
but
down
not only that,
the
they won't
sky
sell
with the moon
DMC
in
to
it.
Australia anymore.
They won't.
Because it's different dye lot, different dye
And that is just so beautiful
chemicals
too.
that are not allowed in Australia.
Do you remember that fabric?
Yeah.
So what about the DMC that's here then?
It's from Europe. So we've got the same rules as Europe.
It's just a vintage. I got it off Amanda, so I think it's something she's had a long
I
time.
mean, you buy them from Janet.
I love it. That is so beautiful.
Because even
No, well,
You look
Janet's
gorgeous one day.
yeah. Janet is just about the cheapest.
This is
I mean, it
Taryn.
was good when I could get 1, 2, 3 Stitch because they were
Taryn's the one who
really cheap.
made a lot of my
And even with
bags.
the
that I
conversion
keep
and the
showing.
postage, it still worked out a lot cheaper.
That's what she's working on. And I believe that we agreed that it's called she's stitching the fabric as a Hessian sack.
Yes, that's what it feels like. Yes.
But it's going to look so good when it's done. So you've done...
I've been doing random.
She puts them on a wheel and lets the wheel choose what
Yeah,
she's going to do next.
Yeah. This here... Oh, where's my hand? This here is all sparkly too.
Yeah, cry neck.
Chronic. It's going to look amazing when it's done. Are you going to be able to use it when it's done? I get too nervous to use Afghans. And
I'm not going to use it, but
I
I'll
just
probably
told
have
her
it.
she's making it for me.
Probably have it professionally bound and hang it on the wall or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I made my mother a quilt, and I said it's machine washable.
This
Hangs on the
is
end of
designed
the
by
bed.
some Russian
No one
lady.
is allowed to breathe on it.
Her name's there.
Her name's
She
Bev.
made her a real
Vitalia.
nice applique work
Vitalia.
bag for
I'm
craft.
not going to say the last
That
name
hangs
because
on
I'll
the
probably
wall.
say it wrong.
I will...
Well, unless she...
Oh, hang on. There it goes. There it is.
I know, but Mum, there's a basket.
Steam beast. And there's... Five.
No.
This is the bee.
So is it office
How cool is that? Is there a lot of backstitching in that?
Yes, there will be.
Yeah, I did a few.
But it's going to look cool when it goes.
Crazy amount of backstitch.
Things that I made for her.
And that one, put away the top.
And I'm working on my Chatelaine. I did also bring it to Only Forever, but I'm probably only going to keep this one out today.
I ended up giving up on it. We didn't make one anymore stuff.
It's not a lot of
Oh, no, Mum, I really appreciate it.
I think I'm going to have to get my own hot chips. My friend Amanda was getting rid of some stash, and I said, oh, let me have a look. So we've got Sing. What's this one? Sing, Live, and Love. But I would like to do them. Here, let's just show them all together. I would like to do them all on the one piece of fabric. They're not very big. They're each 70 by 80 stitches. But I thought they were great. So yes. And I showed you that. And the last thing I want to show you is Calico Save Fabrics had a fantasy mystery box, which I got, and I'm going to show you what I got in the fantasy mystery box. So first off, I got a pattern, Joan Elliott pattern, Petite Springtime Fairy. So she's very pretty. So I got that. And then I got some Dinky Dye Silk. Lemon Myrtle. It's not really... Oh, there it is there. It's a bit more yellow though. And I got some Pearl Cotton. Number 16 and number 16 cotton. So there's this one. And I've also got this blue as well. Sure, they'll come in handy sometime. And big cone of yellow. It's DMC 3823. You don't really see it below. Which actually could come in handy because, maybe along with this one as well. Long Dog Samplers released a pattern, Living High, Rising High, can't remember what it's called, but I'll put a picture of it up. It's very Egyptian themed, and as soon as I saw it, I had this image of like a blue, watery blue fabric with yellow. So yeah, good work. And I could do like accents with this one. Okay, that'll come in handy. And of course, Colour Save Fabrics. She's mostly a fabric dyer, so got some fabric. First one is one I've actually already got, Stormbringer. Got it in plain. Here it is in opal, 28 count Lagana. Yeah, 28 count. Oh no, this is 32 count opal Lagana. That's Stormbringer. And this one I don't have. And this is Misty Mountain Hop. This is kind of like what my Thranble, Nimue Thranble already on. And I missed out on, I was talking to Amanda last night. Nimue Designs, who does the King Arthur and the Guinevere and all that. She's doing a stitch along. And I missed it. She's going to be doing a stitch along. It was only open for a week, and yeah, Amanda's on it though, so I'll get to see it and what it looks like finishes. Amanda said from what she thinks she's doing is the special 20-year like birthday stitch along, and she thinks what she's doing is taking ideas out of various designs over the years, so it's going to be like a collage, maybe, we don't know, stitch along of what that's going to look like. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like. So I think that's it. Nothing really else is going on, you know, apart from the floods but I'm having to get a lot more stitching in because of work coming down. But you know, again, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you, yeah, and all thoughts, prayers, love out to the people in Ukraine and the people helping Ukraine, you know, the Polish borders and Romania and Moldova and that who are taking in all these refugees is just amazing. You know, those countries weren't really prepared to take these millions of people in, but they've got people doing, you know, they'll just come up saying where do you need to go, and they'll drive them anywhere, hours, and donating all this stuff. And I hope it gets resolved quickly. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm wishing everybody the best, and just know that our thoughts and prayers are with you. There is a cross-stitcher, Flosstube, cross-stitching with Luda. I'll link her below. She's from Ukraine. She had it's only about a 5-minute video, but she put up a video about, I think it was the first day of the war, just before the war started, or the first day or second day into the war. I'll put her video up, and it's terrible thinking about it, but yeah. So think about everybody in the Ukraine, and with the floods, like I said, we're meant to have a lot more storms and rain tonight and all day tomorrow and that. So wishing everybody all the best with that, and hoping you're all staying safe, dry and well. And sorry everybody, I'm just going to go and say bye. But have a good one. Wishing you all the best.